to enjoy delicious sweets, cakes and donuts. She loves lollipops very, very much, and her eyes would sparkle every time she saw lollipops. One day, as Blue was strolling through the forest, a cunning fox named Jack appeared before her, holding a giant lollipop. The sweet aroma of the candy made Blue's mouth water. Jack said, "Hey, Blue, I've heard that you love lollipops, don't you? This lollipop must be very tempting for you." Blue's big eyes shone with excitement, and she nodded. "Yes, I love lollipops. This one looks really delicious." Jack, with a wicked grin, continued, "I have a suggestion for you, Blue. If you help me with some tasks, I'll give you this lollipop." Blue's heart raced with excitement, and she eagerly asked, "What tasks?" Jack's smile grew even more as he began listing a series of tasks, including finding food for him, building a cozy den, and even doing his laundry. Blue agreed eagerly, her eyes were fixed on the delicious lollipop, looking forward to her reward once the tasks were completed. Several days passed, and Blue worked diligently, completing all the tasks that Jack listed. She gathered fresh fruits, including the delicious and sweet apples, watermelons, and carrots, repaired Jack's den, and even washed his clothes, believing that she would finally get to taste the sweet lollipop once her work was done. However, Jack did not fulfill his promise. When Blue returned to Jack's den, full of hope and excitement, she saw Jack sitting there with the lollipop in his mouth, showing no intention of giving it to Blue. Blue felt extremely disappointed and voiced her frustration. She said, angrily, "Jack, you promised to give me that lollipop." Jack burst into laughter, saying, "Oh, Blue, I was just joking. I never intended to give you that lollipop from the beginning." Blue felt sad and angry, but she didn't give up. She secretly left, went back to her own burrow, and carefully planned something big to deal with the tricky fox. Blue had made a big lollipop, which is even bigger and more tempting than the one Jack had. The next day, Blue returned to Jack's den with a delicious fake lollipop, pretending to have forgiven him. She gently said, "Jack, I think I was too rude yesterday. I'd like to offer you this lollipop as my apology." Jack, with greed in his eyes, took the fake lollipop. However, he soon found his mouth glued shut, unable to speak and unable to bite down on it. Blue finally revealed her plan, and she smiled as she spoke to Jack. "Deception is not right, Jack. I hope you've learned an important lesson from this story. Honesty and kindness are the ways to true friendship and happiness, not deception and greed." After Blue freed Jack's mouth, he felt ashamed and apologized to Blue. From that day on, Jack changed himself and became better. He learned to cherish genuine friendship and honesty. This story teaches us that honesty and kindness are the most important qualities, and deception and greed lead to loneliness and unhappiness. Blue's cleverness taught Jack a valuable lesson and made him kinder and more honest. This story tells us that even in the face of deception, we can respond with wisdom and kindness.